The star logo for the Texas School for the Blind and Visually Impaired appears on the screen. The words TSBVI Film below. The image flickers and fades. Words appear on the screen. A key concept in Japanese culture is Ichigo Ichii, which means to treasure the unrepeatable nature of every moment. The screen fades to black. Outside of an abandoned mall, we see a teenager, Benitez Bromisto, walking toward the entrance. He waits at the boarded-up front doors. He checks his cell phone. We see the screen of the phone. He sends a text to Leah. He types, "Where you at?"
Come on.
He looks around, then squeezes through an opening where the boarded-up door is loose. He makes his way inside. Inside the deserted mall, Benitez walks down hallways in the basement. We follow him as he picks things up, tosses them, and looks for things. He turns a corner and comes to a short hall that's a dead end.
Benitez, wait up!
Leah, over here.
Leah Corbett comes around the corner. She is 16 years old with dark hair. She wears a jean jacket.
You should have waited. That boarded up area is hard to get through.
Sorry. Where's Jess?
Oh, she couldn't come. Her mom came to pick her up.
Leah walks over to him by the wall. They embrace.
Hey, baby.
Benitez leans them back against the wall. They disappear through the wall. The screen fades to black. Titles appear and fade on a black screen. The Texas School for the Blind and Visually Impaired, Fine Arts Department, presents. The title, Paths of Destiny, appears in front of moving, connected geometric shapes. The background changes to a view of outer space, a planet and asteroid field, as names of the cast appear. Brandon Alleman, Lacey Bowles, Wealthy Bundage, Mary Rose Bushland, Jackie Campazano, Aaliyah Craig, Deasia Deckard, Mike Folk, Michael Hernandez, Jasmine Kittle. The background crossfades to a perspective of moving through white clouds. Brooklyn Kramer, Darius Matthews, Jacob Montoya, Victoria Sanders, Michael Summerer, Marie Uineza, Caitlin Willingham. The background crossfades to flying over a lush green landscape. Music by Victoria Sanders. Written by the cast. The screen fades to black. Words appear on a black screen. San Francisco, 2032. The Interplanetary Accessibility Council has just passed historic legislation for standards on all spacecraft. Earth is sending a mission to the council meeting to sign the legislation and deliver the final equipment needed for universal accessibility. The mission is called Destiny 1. The screen fades to black. On a distant planet, Vicky Ostentina, in full astronaut gear, walks on the surface. She looks behind her at the planet in the distance. It is Earth. She looks again, then turning back, raises her arms in victory. The sun rises over the city of San Francisco. In the upbeat coffee and karaoke cafe, Hank Jack stands behind the counter. There are chairs and tables surrounding the perimeter of the room. Hank is serving the morning patrons with a big smile on his face. He sees Vicky Ostentina walk in with her guide dog. She is 26 years old with sky blue hair.
Hi, Vicky. The usual?
Thanks, Hank. No caffeine today, though. It does smell fantastic, I'll tell you that. I'll have a smoothie and a slice of that banana nut bread.
Excited for the big mission? I know I am.
You never believe it. I'm dreaming about it almost every night now. I'm walking on the planet after the successful landing of the shuttlecraft. I look back and Earth is behind me.
Well, we're gonna have it on every TV in this place. It's an important day. The first blind astronauts to lead a mission. I've only got one thing to say.
What's that, Hank?
What took them so long? Seriously, people with visual impairments have been a part of the space program for a long time, right?
You're right. Hey, thanks for the support, Hank. This mission is important for all of humanity. It means that we can change things together for everyone.
Universal accessibility is within reach.
You have to persist and speak out until things change. Make it right. It's the small victories of progress that build to the big changes, Hank.
Patience is hard sometimes.
Vicky reads the braille on her watch face as it scrolls through a message.
Oh, gotta go. See you on the other side, Hank.
Good luck. It's on the house next time, Vicky. See ya!
Vicky walks out the door passing Corey Jackson coming in. He wears a cowboy hat. He is talking on his phone with a Bluetooth earbud.
Sure, I don't see why not. That sounds like a great opportunity. What's the singer's name? Sanchazna. Okay, thanks for the call, Joshua. Oh, Liz and the kids send their best. She said you need to swing by the ranch sometime, stranger. All right, talk soon, buddy.
He taps his earpiece.
Hi, Hank.
Hey, Corey. Large vanilla latte with a shot of espresso?
You know me too well, Hank. I think that's why this place is so successful. Not just the coffee karaoke angle or the magazine rack with braille books. It's your personal touch that makes the difference.
Corey swipes his smartwatch over the pay station. A group of 4 high school students walks into the coffee shop. Vesperia Willow is medium height with dark blue eyes. She has albinism. Amelia Amadala is tall with purple hair. Celia Gabriella is petite with black hair. And John Kendall is a tall football player with dark hair and a huge smile.
Whoa, I'll get out of here. Looks like you got the morning rush. See ya.
Corey leaves the coffee shop, carefully walking around the singing group.
Alita, I need you up front.
Be right there.
The students approach the counter.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, Hank. Hello, 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 Alita.
They finish with a crossed arm pose.
Bravo, you have fantastic voices. You should try out for The Voice. They'd be fools not to turn their trays around and be your coach.
Thanks, Hank.
Thanks, Hank.
Alita comes in from the back.
Very nice.
Oh, thanks. You guys are so supportive.
4 lattes to go.
Yes. Oh, and Hank, can we get some chocolate donuts with extra toppings? Please. Let's see. 9. No, 10.
You got it.
We're watching the space mission in science today, and Mr. Afra said we could bring snacks.
Yes, food and science, the best combination.
Vicky was just here.
I'll just make it a dozen, Hank. You know Mr. Afra. You'll want to.
Alita walks to the counter to ring up orders.
Hey, Lita.
Hey, y'all. I love the harmonies I'm hearing this morning. You sound just like Barbara on The Voice.
She is so good. The finalists are coming up, you know. I can't wait.
Hey, John. Ready for the new season as a star center? The Eagles are looking good this year.
Thanks, Hank. I'm going to crush it. Hey, Alita, I listened to your new album. It's great.
Thanks, John.
Hey, Lita, what's the karaoke theme this weekend? I might sign up.
Oh, you should. You have a great voice, Celia.
That's what we've been telling her.
The theme today and this weekend is songs about space, of course.
That sounds cool. I'm coming for sure.
Oh, Celia, you should do Rewrite the Stars as a solo number. That's perfect.
Do it, Celia.
How about Beyond Antares? That's one of my favorites. Forever is just a day. Forever is just another journey. Tomorrow, a stop along the way.
Do you have a spooky sun night?
Not yet, Vesperia. But Halloween is not too far off, though. Would you like to host an evening? You're more than welcome. You know that. Maybe you, Amelia, and Celia?
Let's do it. I'll sing I Put a Spell on You.
Yeah,
do it.
All right, this is gonna be great. People are gonna go crazy when they hear me.
Cool. I'll put you on the calendar.
Hey, Alita, how about for tonight? Ground control to Major Tom.
The screen fades to black. Cut to outer space. An asteroid field. A planet in the distance.
The farthest reaches of space. The vast unknown. To travel in space is the dream of every young person throughout the universe. Right? How can it not be? Spaceships, new life forms, alien landscapes, adventure.
The camera moves down a dirt road through a jungle in Mexico. A temple looms in the distance.
But it's a dream, just a dream. An empty path to nothing, nothing and more nothing. We have no business being out there. No business! And it is an abomination to think otherwise.
Now inside the temple, Doc Reeven's secret lab facility. He sits in front of a large computer with two monitors overhead. A snake is coiled around his arm and rests its head on his shoulder. On one wall, there's a poster for the movie Child's Play. Next to that is a good guy box with an animatronic Chucky doll inside.
And no one can stop me from stopping them. Not Bill Beatty, not his robot, not Vicky, and not little Johnny, right?
Reeven smiles at the snake.
That's right. Exactly right. Especially not little Johnny.
The door behind him opens and Diamantina Carmela walks in. She has pink hair with a black streak.
Doc, Reeven.
Yes.
The relay systems are checked. Everything is online and ready. I'm going through the portal to set the final signal link.
Thank you. Make sure you get the coordinates correct. Everything depends on it.
Of course. But you need to make sure the portal settings are set correctly. Something was off in the transfer load ratio, the last strip, and the portal failed to close the connection afterward.
I'll check the settings. We don't want another accident. No more unexpected visitors.
Diamantina leaves. Doc Reeven smiles, stands up, then slowly raises his hands into a jazz hands pose, fingers spread.
It's showtime!
In the production studio dressing room and office of Mariana Subana, she sits in front of the mirror. She is wearing a robe. The walls are wood-paneled. There is a dressing rack with various costumes hanging on it, oversized pants, polka-dotted blouses, wigs. In one corner is a changing area with a bench. There are cubbies that have makeup, jewelry, and other accessories in them. On the wall is a poster that reads, "Gooftilda the Clown, Live stream, coming soon. She is putting on her makeup. She stops and makes a funny face in the mirror.
All right, it's wrong.
Yes, Goof Tilda.
It's not all right at all. It's all wrong? I don't mean call it all wrong then, or all left.
Because that would confuse people, Goof Tilda.
Now I'm confused. Oh, Cracker Bomb!
She puts on her wig and faces the mirror. Her expression changes to serious.
You got this. Oh yeah.
She flips open her laptop and opens a page with a live news feed.
This is Violet Williams, and we are just hours away from liftoff here at the Space Center. It's such an exciting day.
The dressing room door opens and Barbara Berkeley Sanchosna comes in. She has white hair and aqua-colored eyes. She is dressed in a simple skirt and blue blouse. She stops in the doorway.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so turned around in this building. I didn't mean to disturb you.
Barbara turns to go.
You're not disturbing me at all. What show are you doing?
I'm a contestant on The Voice.
How exciting! Well, they are in Studio 7C. This is 7B. So just go down the hall and to the left, just past the center hallway. Can't miss it.
Barbara continues to stand in the doorway staring at Mariana.
Was there something else?
You're Goof Tilda! Ma'am, I have loved you ever since I was a kid. I've seen every one of the Crazy Clerk episodes at least 5 times, and I have all of your albums. We even named our dog Cracker Bomb.
Oh my! How nice to hear. I'm honored. Tell me your name.
Barbara Berkeley Sanchosna.
Mariana stands and goes to Barbara.
Well, Barbara Berkeley Sanchosna, I've heard about you, and I have a good feeling about you and The Voice. Who's your coach?
Corey Jackson. I was just going to meet him now.
He's one of the best. I've been a fan for a long, long time and was thrilled when I heard he would be a guest coach on The Voice.
Vicky Ostentina and her crew have arrived at the Space Center.
Pretty exciting, huh? All the news about the space launch, I was just watching it.
I know. My senior year science class went on a tour of the Space Center, and I met Vicky and Johnny. Their story inspired me to follow my dreams.
Ah, high school science. Well, I'm sure they're tuning into this in classrooms all over the world today.
Cut to the local school, a group of stately brick buildings.
Yes, ma'am, we've made multiple checks. We have an idea of where he might be.
Inside an empty science lab, Chris Afra is on his cell phone. The class has bookshelves on one side of the room, a lab table in the center of the room, and sinks in the back of the room. There are Bunsen burners on the lab table with a vent hood overhead. There is an eye wash station by the door. Cabinets on the wall above the sinks are filled with experiments and materials.
Yes, we're aware of some chatter about a signal relay disruptor. We're monitoring the situation. Yes, understood. Yes, Madam President. You'll be the first to know. Everyone has been briefed on the situation. We're all standing by. Yes, you too.
He hangs up the phone and looks at his snacks on the table. He opens the Oreos and pops 2 cookies in his mouth.
Getting an early start, Mr. Afra?
I want
Is that the healthy diet we talked about, sir?
Very funny.
The classroom fills with students, many that were at the coffee shop. One of the students who wasn't at the coffee shop is Brad Bradenson. Brad is a muscular teen with a white silk t-shirt and blue jeans on. He wears big black boots and has a tattoo of a skull and crossbones on his right arm.
Okay, class, let's get your attention, please.
Chris stands next to a large monitor showing the space station.
The astronauts are about to make their way to the rocket.
That's so cool.
Yeah, if you're a brainiac.
Brad stands and salutes.
Reporting for boredom. Sir, yes, sir.
Amelia shakes her head.
So negative all the time.
Who hurt you when you were younger, Brad?
Brad scowls and turns away.
Your mom.
Let's keep it friendly, Brad.
Chris looks around the room, then checks the attendance roll on his computer.
Does anyone know where Jessica might be? She's not on the list for testing today.
I talked to her this morning, so she's at school.
Miss Calso got her from last period.
Jessica, what seems to be the problem? I know you're broken up.
That's enough, Brad.
It's the truth. Some help. Last month, after what happened with Benice and Leah, all she told me...
I said, that's enough, sir.
Now in a school office, Jessica Wilson is sitting across from Counselor Tori Kelso. Jessica is wearing black jeans and a gray t-shirt with a black hoodie. She is tall with brown hair. Tori Kelso is a tall, thin woman in her 30s with blonde hair.
The police still have no leads about the disappearance. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's alright. I'm sure it will get better. Time heals wounds, Jess.
Can you just call my mom?
Sure.
Tori picks up her desk phone and dials.
Mrs. Wilson? Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes. I think that's probably best. Yes, she's here with me. See you in a bit.
Tori hangs up the phone. In the Space Center staging room, we see a rocket on a launch pad in the distance. Banners of previous space missions hang on the walls. They are colorful and have stars and planets on them. Under each banner is a plaque with the names of the astronauts listed. A portrait of Neil Armstrong hangs on the wall. In the corner is a zero-gravity training simulator. The astronauts and technicians prepare to board the ship. Bill Beatty and Johnny Craig are putting on their gear. Bill is a short, thin man in his early 40s with blonde hair. Johnny Craig is a 14-year-old with red hair. He has a white cane tucked under his arm. They are wearing suits with a patch of the logo for the mission. On a background of stars, a rocket made of straight canes. Next to Bill and Johnny stands a very human-looking robot.
I have made all the final adjustments to the robot. We are set to go. The last program update took care of the final security patch.
Did you figure out what caused the glitch on the last test?
No, we're still not sure what caused that. The satellite links were clean.
Hey, did you add the Scottish accent like I asked?
Sorry, Johnny, not this time. In fact, for this mission, I've bypassed the emotion and humor portion of the programming altogether. There's no need.
What? Why?
It's a security risk, so no more knock-knock jokes. Here, I'll show you.
Bill takes a tablet and presses his hand to the screen. The screen shows the words, "Access granted."
Okay, here we go.
He taps and enters another code. The robot blinks awake.
Program updates complete. Main menu.
Wow! The voice is super old school without the emotion humor function. It reminds me of a robot our family had years ago.
Yup, that aspect is fascinating. Strange how one informs the other.
He enters another code and puts away his tablet.
Now, robot, knock knock.
Knock, from the Middle English. Knockin', from Old English. Notion, akin to Middle High German. Notion, meaning.
Thank you, robot. Close dictionary inquiry.
You are welcome, Bill. Inquiry closed.
See? It doesn't even recognize knock-knock jokes now.
Vicky has been sitting away from the group, her head bowed in prayer. Her guide dog sits at her side.
And we cannot discover new oceans unless we have the courage to lose sight of the shore.
She sits up and smiles to herself. Vicky feels the top of her wristwatch as the message scrolls by. She makes the sign of the cross, stands, and walks toward the others.
Okay, is everyone ready? Mission Control just signaled that we should start toward the gangway. Let's go!
Vicky bends down and pets her guide dog.
Bye, Savannah. I'll miss you. Aw, you'll be fine. I'll be back. I promise.
Vicky hugs her dog and stands.
Okay, we've planned. We've trained. Now let's fly!
They all begin to walk toward the rocket on the launch pad. Vicky and Johnny are both using straight canes, walking shoulder to shoulder with proud confidence. Bill and the robot follow close behind. The screen fades to black. We cut to a music studio at the voice production stages. The room is large with a full band setup on one side and a mixing console on the other. In one corner is a lounge area with a TV. Corey Jackson sits on the leather couch, picking his guitar and watching the TV.
Historic Destiny space mission. Vicky Ostentina and Johnny Craig will be the first blind astronauts to pilot a mission using a fully accessible spaceship. Along with them are Bill Beatty and the S-2000 robot. Bill is the genius computer programmer and the designer of the S-2000. It is equipped with the most advanced AI technology. This is an amazingly realistic-looking humanoid. I tell you, folks, the future is now. Let's go to our correspondent at the Space Center.
The door opens and Barbara Berkeley Sanchosna slowly and tentatively walks into the room.
You must be Barbara. Come on in.
Mr. Jackson, I just can't believe this.
First off, call me Corey. And secondly, I should be thanking you, Barbara. I've heard those auditions. You're a pretty amazing performer.
Thank you, sir. That means a lot coming from you.
Hey, why don't we start things off right by watching some TV?
What?
No, seriously. The Destiny space mission is about to blast off. Let's check it out.
Sure.
They walk over to the lounge area and sit on the couch.
The story of Vicky and Johnny is one for the ages.
Now in the science room, the class watches the live event and eats snacks.
Let's take a look now at the life of a teenage astronaut, Johnny Craig.
Johnny Craig was born in Stirling, Scotland. It was apparent from an early age that Johnny had a curiosity with all things science. His family was one of the first with its own robot. Originally meant to be a butler for Johnny, he rewired and upgraded it so that it could tutor him in maths.
It seems like just yesterday Johnny was walking these halls, taking my classes.
I love his accent.
Who would have thought he'd get this opportunity? Hey y'all, remember to bust your mess. The trash can is by the door.
Vicky is so cool. What an inspiration.
Before I came to America, I saw a lecture she gave and read an interview with her online. She never let up pushing for common sense, accessibility, and equality of the space program. Liberté, accessibilité.
That's right.
Wisperia's face loses all expression. She sits rigidly, staring off into space.
Amelia, call the nurse. 989. It's happening again.
Yes, sir.
Amelia goes to the phone. We are now in Wisperia's vision in the dark basement of the mall. She is there, but in another dimension. You can see through her body. She hears a mechanical humming and floats down the hallway toward the sound. Around the corner, she comes to a dead end. The wall in front of her shimmers. Suddenly, it intensifies. Then, from the center of the wall, Diamond Tina begins to appear. She steps through the portal. She looks around and then runs out down the hall. Wisperia slowly floats toward the wall.
What is this? And where does it go?
She reaches out her hand and senses something. She reaches further and suddenly it sparks, throwing her back. We are back in the classroom. Wisperia startles awake. The nurse and students are around her.
Here she comes, Wisperia.
Can you hear my voice? Vesperia, do you know where you are?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm in the science room. My name is Vesperia Megan Willow, and you don't need to call my mom.
Well, we have to, dear. But feel free to come and lie down in the nurse's office if you need to anytime.
Yes, I'm good, thanks.
The nurse leaves. Mr. Afra stands in the doorway, talking to her for a moment.
Oh my gosh, you guys. There's this portal thing under the abandoned mall.
Right, freak. Sure there is.
Be quiet, Brad, if you can't play nice.
No, really. I was drawn there. It was telling me something, Amelia. We got to go there tonight, you guys.
I'll go. Sounds fun.
I'll go, as long as we're back for karaoke tonight.
All right. After school, then. Let's see if Jessica can come. We need a rope.
I have a rope. I want to go.
Vesperia looks at the others.
Really? Will you be nice?
I won't hurt you, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, fine. Bring the rope and wait for us. There's something mysterious down there. I sensed trouble.
Chris comes back into the class.
Trouble? What trouble? Where are you going?
Karaoke at the upbeat.
And how's that trouble?
He looks at Vesperia.
Okay, then. Let's get back to the countdown.
The astronauts have entered the capsule and are preparing for liftoff.
Inside Hope Wilson's self-driving car, she and Jessica ride home. Hope is in her 30s. She has long blonde hair pulled back. She has a serious look on her face.
We are just minutes away from the launch of the Destiny spacecraft. This is Violet Williams' report.
Thank you.
The camera slowly zooms in on Jessica's face and we are in her memory. She thinks back to a time she was hanging out in the mall with Leah. They are shopping, walking. They buy pretzels and sit on a bench talking. Leah leans over to Jessica and whispers something to her. They both laugh.
Your teachers and counselors say that you are not doing anything independently, Jessica. You're getting other people to do your work for you. That is unacceptable. Come on, dear. You want to graduate, right? You want to have a full life, right? Get married, have children.
Whoa there, Mom.
Think about it, Jess. The path you're on right now, I don't know. How are you going to do things if you don't learn independent skills? How are you going to take care of yourself?
I've been thinking about it, Mom. I do think about it. Often.
I don't want to be strict with you, but you leave me no choice. First thing in the morning.
Please, can we just not talk right now?
Excuse me?
I said, can we please not talk right now? Later, I promise, Mom. Please?
Okay, fine. You know you can always talk to me. Even though I may be frustrated, I still love you and will always love you.
Thanks, Mom.
Well, let's stop by the upbeat for some coffee. Navigation system. Adjust the route to the upbeat cafe.
Route adjusted. Arrival in 17 minutes.
The scene fades. Inside the spaceship on the launch pad. Electronics and switches fill almost every square inch of the bridge. Vicky, Johnny, Bill, and the robot are going through the necessary steps, readying for liftoff.
90 seconds confirmed. All systems operational.
The spaceship needs to hurry up and blast off. I can't wait to see some aliens.
Right, Johnny, aliens. Keep your attention focused, sir.
Yes, Captain. All accessibility channels are clear and transmitting.
Confirmed. All accessibility channels clear and transmitting.
I've checked all the numbers on the propulsion counters.
All engine systems are a go.
Destiny liftoff sequence. Engage.
Sequence engaged.
It's time! I can't believe it's really happening.
Vicky smiles at Johnny's enthusiasm.
Yes, to venture into the unknown.
T-minus 30 seconds. 29, 28, 27.
The scene cuts to Reven in his secret lab. He watches a monitor showing
26,
the liftoff.
25, 24. Blast off, my friends. No sooner will you reach outer space than all your systems will fail, and you will float forever into the cold grave of space. And you won't reach your precious accessibility conference.
He pets the snake on the head like it was a dog.
Right, my pretty? Who's a good girl? Now, where's that Diamantina? I hope she knows what she's doing.
Back on the spaceship,
Ignition sequence has started.
Destiny capsule preparing to take off. Destination universal access. Destination access nation. Come fly with me and you will see this world defies imagination. Let's go to a place that meets all needs. This future world defies gravity. Let's be a part of history. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Destination accessibility.
the spaceship powers into the air with its massive rocket engines. Up through the clouds and through the outer layers of Earth's atmosphere, it pushes into outer space.
Destination, access nation, come fly with me, and you will see a world of no discrimination. Let's go to a place that meets all needs. Let's go to a place where we all succeed. Come fly with me, and you will
The spaceship moves out of Earth's orbit into outer space and toward the destination planet. Back at the mall, having set the relay, Diamantina makes her way back to the portal in the basement. Brad enters near the portal with a rope in his hand. He sees Diamantina go through the pulsing wall.
Holy disappearing act, Batman!
He goes to investigate more closely.
Wisperia was right!
He sets the rope down and moves cautiously closer to the wall. He trips over something and falls forward into the portal. The screen fades to black. Now at the Upbeat Cafe, the patrons celebrate having just watched the liftoff. Hope and Jessica are standing at the counter getting their drinks.
And to think, I served her a smoothie this morning. Wow.
Oh my gosh. It's another thing that makes you think anything is possible.
Sure does.
Jessica and Hope sit at one of the tables in the cafe.
Isn't that amazing, Jess? Look at what you can do if you put your mind to it.
Jessica rolls her eyes.
There you go again, Mom, comparing me to other people.
I'm not trying to compare you to other people. But Jess, look at what you can do if you put your mind to it. I love you, Jess. I just want what's best for you.
Really? What's best for me? Okay.
I'm trying to connect with you, Jessica. With Leah gone, I'm concerned. I'm your mother, yes, and your friend. But it's also my job to make sure you have the skills you need.
Mom, just listen to me. I can't sleep anymore. I keep having the same dream.
We are now in Jessica's dream.
I'm standing in the driveway of Leah's house. Leah is home alone. I think I see the shadows of a couple of people going around to the back door. I cautiously follow them, trying not to get caught. Then they bust down the back door. The robbers go straight to Leah's room. Leah's on her phone, not even paying attention till she sees them. She chases them down the hallway. Then the robbers turn around and see her. I try to scream a warning, but no sound comes out. And I'm awake again. Do you know how it feels to be so powerless, so invisible?
Oh dear, I had no idea.
Hope goes to Jessica. They hug.
You know what would be a nice change? How about dinner out at that new Italian restaurant? And dessert and karaoke back here.
Jessica pulls out her phone and reads a text.
I gotta go, Mom.
Where are you going? We were just getting into a good talk.
I know, and I love you, Mom. Trust me, I'm meeting up with Wisperia and Amelia. We'll be back later for karaoke.
Okay, fine. Be safe. Is your phone charged?
Yes, I really have to go.
Well, okay. I'll see you back here at 7.
Jessica runs out the door.
Okay, see you, Mom.
In the voice rehearsal studio, Barbara and Corey have watched the liftoff broadcast.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
What do you think about maybe using Vicky for our inspiration going into working on this song? It's up to you. It seems like it was meant to be.
Sounds good to me. I'm needing something to lift the final verse.
Let's try that last line.
Okay, sounds good.
Take care with your love, take care with your path. It's your destiny. It's your destiny.
That was fantastic. Keep all of that and you're golden.
Wow, yes, it really helps me connect with those lyrics in a fresh way.
Well, all right. Let's use that. I want to keep it fresh, but let's do a few more takes to lock it in. Let's take it from the top. Watch your voice. Don't strain it.
The scene fades. Back in the basement of the mall, Wisperia, Celia, Amelia, John, and Jessica have entered and are making their way to the basement.
Has anyone talked with Brad? He said he'd be here.
They turn a few corners and finally arrive at the portal wall. It pulses and spins, a seemingly endless tunnel.
This is it.
I wonder what it is.
We zoom into the center of the spinning, pulsing wall. Now in Reven's secret lab, Brad is seen hiding behind a large stack of boxes. Doc and Diamantina stare up at a screen showing the rocket moving through space.
I can't believe you missed it. It was actually pretty cool. If ultimately doomed.
It took me longer than I thought to position the signal relay device. The precise coordinates you gave me put us right in the middle of a coffee shop and karaoke bar.
What? That is very odd. Well, no matter. If those were the coordinates, those are the coordinates. If it's not in the exact location, we can't trigger the signal relay interruption and take the Destiny off course.
The place was unbelievably crowded, which was good. I slipped in unnoticed. The relay is secure behind a couch in the karaoke bar, at the exact spot necessary to jam the signal.
Excellent. Isn't it excellent, baby? All we do now is wait.
Revan pets the snake. Brad bumps over a stack of boxes. Revan and Diamantina turn quickly.
Get him!
With lightning speed, the snake lunges from Revan's shoulder, slithers over to Brad, coils around him, and brings him back.
Good girl.
Revan walks around Brad, inspecting him.
How did you get here?
You're not getting anything out of me, you loser.
Really?
Really?
Brad spits in Revan's face.
Okay, let me think.
Revan slowly wipes the spit from his face.
Maybe you don't feel welcome, is that it? Darling, show our visitor how much we love him.
This is my favorite part.
The snake tightens itself around Brad.
I can't. Okay!
Revan motions at the snake.
Koshi!
The snake relaxes its hold.
Now start talking, or she'll love you to death next time.
That one never gets old, Doc.
I know. Evil is the gift that keeps on giving. Now tell us how you...
Revan notices Brad has passed out.
What's this? Oh, curses. Baby, you squeezed him too hard. Oh well, Daimi, take him where you took the others.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Marquis.
The snake slithers out the lab door, carrying Brad. Diamantina follows behind. Miles above the Earth, the spaceship makes its way toward the destination planet. Inside the ship, on the bridge, Vicky and the rest of the crew discuss the mission. Vicky sits at the helm. Everyone else is at their station.
Ensign Craig, engage the course parameters. Put us on course for the destination planet.
Course parameters engaged, Captain.
Robot, what is the estimated arrival time at the planet?
Arrival time, 3 hours, Captain.
Thank you, Robot.
Pretty exciting, huh, Johnny?
What an adventure, mate. Swimming with the aliens up here. Very rad.
Rad?
Rad means, cool. Very cool. Oh, Robot, define rad.
Rad, entry 1 of 3. A unit of absorbed dose of ionizing radiation. Rad. Adjective, entry 2 of 3. Slang. Cool. Radical. Rad. Abbreviation, entry 3 of 3. Radian. Radius.
Cool. Thank you, Robot. That's, rad.
I agree. It's all rad. I remember watching LeVar Burton as Geordie LaForge and thinking he's blind like me. Even though it was fiction, it got me dreaming. What if it could be possible?
What planet did you want to go to back then?
Venus, or really any planet. I love the idea of more planets and worlds.
Or aliens?
Yes!
I agree. New experiences are new opportunities for learning and gaining a new outlook. And it lets you know each time you reach a goal, you can do anything you want.
Right you are, Bill. Everything we can dream, we can do. It's about an evolution in thinking, in our expectations. PTF. Plan, train, and fly. With everything in life.
In Mariana's office at the studio, she is on a conference call with Emily Martin, a new producer for the show. Todd Phillips and Heather Coronado, fellow writers and actors, sit in on the meeting.
I got word that the social media team has made a huge push with new posts.
Good. That's what they should be doing. It's really important that we get big numbers. The special's live streamed in prime time. Huge sponsorship.
I've been sharing it every day.
The sponsors are wanting Cracker Bomb times 100. This is being broadcast and translated into many different languages all over the universe. Are you doing anything special?
We're working on it.
Working on it? I guess I don't have to tell you how important this show is, Mariana.
Excuse me?
Oh, so sorry. I didn't mean to offend. Look, I gotta go. My sister's on the other line. Bye.
Mariana closes her eyes.
Breathe.
She opens them.
Okay, we need one more scene. Something smart. Something that will win these new viewers, but goofy enough to satisfy our longtime fans.
What about doing the therapist bit, where Todd plays a therapist and you're the assistant?
You can't get anything right and end up sending me to my own therapist. Your identical twin, played by Heather.
Perfect. I love it. Let's add it right before the ending.
Do you still want to go with a tribute to the Destiny mission and Vicky in your sign-off?
Without a doubt, it will be perfect. We use the green screen, Gootilda and Space congratulating Vicky and Johnny.
Back at the voice rehearsal room.
Today is the day, my moment, my time to explore the world, crossing the mountains and valleys, new challenges to explore. Ooh, the world, the world. Ooh, the world. Ooh, the world, the world. Ooh, the world. The world is waiting with happiness. Our future, a better new day. Take care with your love, take care with your path. It's your destiny. Ooh, the world, the world. It's your destiny. Ooh, the world, the world. It's your destiny.
Okay, I think you're ready, Barbara. Don't change a thing. It's perfect.
My nerves.
That's okay. If you don't have some nerves going into this. The only thing I can say at this point is serve the song. You got the rest. If you do that, you're set.
Barbara smiles.
One time, I had a dream. A beautiful lady came up to me and said, "My love, you are destined for greatness. Trust the journey. The path is yours to make, and the path is yours to take."
Take the audience with you on that journey, Barbara. You've got the magic.
Josie Riggins, an assistant, pokes her head in the door.
Hi, y'all are up. Barbara Place is in 30. Y'all can come up to the backstage lounge now if y'all want. There are some refreshments. Corey, Joshua, Liz, and your kids are here.
Thanks, Josie.
Thank you.
The scene fades as Corey and Barbara exit the rehearsal room. We cut to the basement of the mall. Vesperia and her friends stand beside the portal.
Are we really doing this? I thought we were going to the upbeat to sing karaoke.
So you definitely saw a person willingly go through that?
Yes, where is Brad? He was supposed to bring the rope.
Amelia points to a rope on the ground.
Like this rope?
I knew we couldn't trust him, always looking out for himself.
Okay, I'm going through. John, tie that rope to that pole over there.
You serious?
We're serious.
John ties the rope onto a pole anchored in the concrete.
Anyone else with me?
She looks around at the others. At the coffee shop, Alita and Hank are preparing for an evening of karaoke, cleaning off counters, tables, and setting up microphones.
I wonder where the high school kids are. I thought for sure they would be signing up tonight, especially Celia. I think she's really got her confidence up to do it.
It is odd. Excuse me, Alita. I need to make a call.
Hank steps to the back room. He finds a contact in his phone.
Call Chris Afra.
The scene fades to black. At the temple lab, Reven and Diamantina watch a computer monitor.
In mere minutes, we will derail this futile attempt at universal access. I know the nerve. Daimi, did you take care of the meddler?
Yes, he's with the others, playing with the kitten.
Cut to another room in the temple. A large, dingy room with a low ceiling. A small crack in the rocks high up gives the only light. Brad, Benice, and Leah sit against the wall on one side of the room. Benice and Leah both have sunken eyes and scratches on their bodies.
Dude, we're gonna die.
Don't talk like that. We're gonna get out of here. I don't know how, and I don't know when, but we're gonna get out of here.
It feels like the end of the world.
On the other side of the room is the only door, guarded by a huge tiger. The tiger gets up and walks slowly toward them. Suddenly it lunges. It is stopped just short of reaching them by a chain. The chain's connection at the concrete strains under the force. They look at each other in fear. In another part of the temple, Vesperia and her friends have come through the portal and make their way through the hallways.
What are we looking for?
I don't know, but I have a feeling we'll know when we find it. The portal's not ancient, I can tell you that.
Over here.
John runs to a barred door and looks through a small window.
It's Brad. And what? It's Benice and Leah? What? And whoa.
John slowly steps away from the door.
That's the biggest tiger I've ever seen.
Jessica looks in the window.
Oh my gosh, Leah.
Hold on, let me think.
I got this, Vesperia. You'll know when.
Amelia focuses her energy on the other side of the door. Suddenly her body goes limp and she slumps over.
John, unbar the door!
John unbars the door and Leah, Brad, and Benice come out.
Leah!
Jessica!
Inside we see the large tiger is now a small cat.
What was that?
Suddenly, that big tiger turns into a kitten? What?
That was weird.
Amelia starts to come out of her trance.
Shut the door.
That was so huge, and all of a sudden that gets small?
Behind them, the cub has returned to its original size.
I said shut the door. Now!
Celia is closest to the door and slams it shut. John quickly slides the steel door in place. The tiger crashes against the door.
You guys, I heard them talking. They planted a signal relay disruptor at the upbeat. They're trying to destroy the Destiny mission.
What? My mom is at the upbeat right now.
Well, we've got to stop them. Let's go, hurry!
This way!
The scene fades on the teens running down the hallway toward the secret lab. Backstage at Goof Tilda's live special, Mariana is dressed up in her famous clown costume of big pants, a polka-dotted shirt, and an orange wig. The rest of the cast is moving about the different sets, checking props, working transitions, getting ready for the big show. Todd walks over to Mariana.
Mari, I've checked all the wireless mics, and the props are set. You want to run anything?
I'm good. Thank you, Todd, for all your help on this.
It's what we do, right?
You bet.
Backstage at The Voice, Barbara waits to go on for her final performance. Corey stands next to her with his wife Liz and their 2 teenage children, Norris and Martin. Corey's bandmate and close friend, Joshua Martinez, is also with them.
You have the most beautiful voice.
Thank you, Norris.
We've been following your performances and voted for you every time.
Thank you, Martin. I appreciate that.
Hey, good luck out there.
Joshua, she's gonna kill it.
I agree. She got her magic.
I was saying the same thing.
And now for her final round, Barbara Berkeley Sanchazna.
Barbara walks out and takes her place center stage in the spotlight. She lowers her head. She raises her head. She is beaming with confidence.
Today is the day, my moment, my time to explore the world, crossing the mountains and valleys, new challenges to explore.
Back inside the spaceship,
Arrival time 2 hours, Captain.
Thank you, robot. And thank you, crew. Everything is good to go.
inside the temple, Wisperia and her friends are hurrying down the hallway.
Over here!
He motions them to a door. They look inside and see Revan and Diamantina.
The signal will triangulate with the relay at the coffee shop, jam the ship's navigation and accessibility systems, and in doing that, the starship, Vicky, Johnny, Beatty, and that blasted robot will be lost in space forever.
He turns to the snake resting on his shoulder.
How long, baby? That's right, forever!
In the hallway,
Jessica, text your mom now. The relay disruptor is behind the couch in the karaoke room.
Stay out here with Benitez and Leah and do that.
You got it.
Rest of you, ready?
back in the lab,
Ah, it's all going just as planned. Woo! I feel like I can relax a little now.
suddenly Wisperia and her friends burst through the door.
Not so fast.
Not again. Diamantina, when this is all over, we need to talk. It doesn't matter. The sequence is engaged.
He motions them to come in.
Come in, children. You can be witness to the beauty of my destructive powers. And don't be so foolish as to try anything quick or stupid. To put it very plainly, my friend here will squeeze you to death.
Breathe in. Here we go. Disruption in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We cut to the bridge of the spaceship.
Captain, I've detected a breach in security.
Confirmed, Captain. It seems something has jammed and diverted our signal with Earth. It seems like it's affecting the accessibility software.
Bill, robot, assess.
I'm working to descramble and reroute the signal now. What's this?
Bill reads his screen.
Nice try, Beatty. While you drift off in space, let me riddle you. When you have a riddle in mind, what is the one thing you're lacking to figure the rhyme? Why don't you ask your robot?
Bill turns to the robot.
What is this, robot?
The robot is slowly rocking back and forth.
Does not compute. Captain, I am a silly little puppy. I pony. I'm
The robot tilts to one side and freezes.
The robot systems are jammed too.
What kind of sick joke is this? And who is doing this? Crew, let's find out quickly.
The scene fades on the crew working to get the system online. At the upbeat, Hope chats with Alita.
Yeah, it's strange. I expected them a little while ago to get an early sign-up for karaoke.
You know, I was just talking with Jessica about being more responsible.
Hey, Miss Wilson, I know this is none of my business, but Jessica's a good kid. She's just going through a lot and dealing with Leah's disappearance.
I know, I just worry. I just can't help it.
That's probably her now.
Hope reads a text on her phone. A look of alarm, then determination crosses her face. She looks around the cafe frantically.
Alita, is there a couch in here?
There are a few in the back of the karaoke lounge. Why?
Show me, quick!
They both rush to the karaoke room. At the back, near the soundboard, is a couch against the wall. Hope runs over to it and tries to move it.
Okay, I can't. Help me move this!
Alita helps. Behind the couch, taped to the wall, is a small device, no larger than a phone. It has a flashing green light. Hope brings it from behind the couch. She puts it on the ground. She raises her foot and stomps on it. The relay continues to blink green.
What are you doing?
Help me!
Alita grabs a mic stand and smashes it down on the relay. The relay continues to blink green.
We've got to smash it! We've got to break it!
Alita goes to the front of the stage and tries to pick up a large monitor speaker. She struggles.
Hurry!
Well, help me. Bring it over here.
Hope runs to Alita with the relay device. She sets it on the ground. They both lift the speaker high in the air and smash it down. The relay shatters into pieces. Hank walks into the karaoke lounge.
What the heck is going on in here?
The scene fades to black. Back in the lab.
What is this? What is this? We've lost the link. The relay is failing. This cannot be happening.
Cut to the bridge of the spaceship.
Wait, what's this? The signal interference is gone. We're back in control.
Compensate, Johnny. Adjust the course.
Captain, we're back in control, but I can't correct the course.
We won't be able to correct it until we get the S2000 back online.
Wait, I think the riddle. What was it?
When you have a riddle in mind, What is the one thing you're lacking to figure the rhyme?
Oh, I have an idea. Bill, do you still have the robot's emotion chip?
Of course. It's actually still there, just bypassed.
Bill, engage the chip.
Give me just a few seconds.
Bill taps on his tablet as the scene fades. Back in Reven's lab, Diamantina and Reven both stare unbelievingly at the computer screens. Amelia focuses her energy on Reven, staring intently.
It's not my fault. Nobody saw me place the relay.
It's got to be the kids then.
They turn slowly to the teens. Reven whispers something to his snake. Diamantina smiles.
Let's go feed kids.
Now, Amelia.
Amelia increases her focus. The snake on Reven's shoulder shrinks and falls to the ground. Confused, Reven turns around. He steps on the snake, slips, and falls.
Whoa! Oh, come on now!
He tries to get up and slips again.
Whoa!
He falls into a control panel. Sparks fly everywhere. A fire starts. Diamantina runs to him.
Stop!
Portal shut down in days. 100, 99, 98.
We need to get through the portal before it closes.
96,
Let's go!
Amelia's still out cold.
93.
I got her.
John carries
91,
Amelia, and they all run
90,
out of the lab and
89,
back through the hallways to the
88,
portal wall.
87,
The screen fades to black. Back on the ship,
Okay, fixed.
Thank you, Bill. Now, robot, answer this riddle. When you have a riddle in mind, what is the one thing you're lacking to figure the rhyme?
the robot grins.
That's a good one, Captain. The answer is time.
Bill types the word and hits enter.
Yes!
Rad. All right, good. Now, robot, run course correction.
Yes, Captain. Course corrected.
Thank you, robot. It's good to have you back.
Yes, Captain. It's good to be back.
Attention, all hands. We are back on course for the Accessibility Summit.
They all smile. The starship travels on as the scene fades. Back in the
20,
temple, the teens
19,
rush to the portal.
18, 17, 16, 15, 14,
They arrive at the portal
13,
wall.
12,
Let's go.
11, 10,
Hurry up.
9.
Underneath the mall, the teens have just emerged from the portal.
Ooh, that was close. I don't think we have much
time left.
Now we have another emergency.
What?
Benise, Leah, look at you guys. We need to get you some help. Now!
Let's get them to the emergency room. We can take my mini pod.
And then maybe karaoke?
I like the sound of that.
Let's go.
1 second, I'll be right there.
Wisperia walks to the side and takes out her phone.
Send an audio message to Chris Afra. Location confirmed.
Roger that. We'll move in.
Wisperia joins the others. The scene fades as they walk toward the entrance of the mall. Back in space, the Destiny has arrived at the planet. Bill and Johnny are on the bridge of the ship.
Pod bay doors opening.
And the doors are open. Vicky, robot, you are cleared for shuttle departure.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Johnny.
Vicky and the robot are on the shuttlecraft, heading for the planet below.
Captain, it is spring on the planet where we will be landing.
Spring, a time for new beginnings. Perfect.
It's a new day as well, Captain.
It certainly is, robot. It certainly is.
Destination, access nation.
Come fly with me, and you will see this world defies imagination. Let's go to a place that meets all needs.
Through the window of the shuttlecraft, we see them singing as they head to the planet below. In the forest of Mexico, with the burning temple behind them, Reven and Diamantina run, injured and tired. As they come to a clearing, they are met by a group of federal agents. Chris Afra is one of them.
Well, 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 Dr. Leopold Reven. And without your snake. And Daimi Carmela. What an added bonus tonight.
The agents handcuff them and take them to a waiting helicopter. The scene fades to black. We see a montage of each of the characters celebrating their individual victories. On Guvtilda set, Mariana is performing on her live stream show. On the stage with The Voice, Barbara finishes singing. She is smiling. Multicolored confetti falls around her. The audience is on their feet. She calls for Corey to join her for a final bow. At the coffee shop, everyone is smiling and having a great time. On the karaoke stage, Celia is singing with confidence. Her friends Whisperia, Amelia, John, Brad, and Benitez are watching her. Benitez has a bandage on his head. Alita sits behind the soundboard with headphones on, adjusting the mix. Hank Jack smiles behind the counter. He looks around proudly, first at everyone in the cafe, then at the TV that shows a graphic saying the Destiny 1 mission has been a success. Out on the patio of the coffee shop, Jessica, Hope, and Leah are talking and laughing. Leah's arm is in a sling. The camera leaves them and takes us across a field, then slowly pans up to the stars. On the spacecraft, Bill, Beatty, and Johnny smile and high-five as they watch a computer monitor showing the landing craft on the surface of the planet below. On the planet, Vicky and the robot explore the new world of the planet's surface. Vicky turns back, looking to the planet in the distance. It is Earth. She looks again, then, turning back, raises her arms in victory. The robot grins. The screen fades to black. The end. Flying through low clouds over a lush green forest, credits roll on the screen. Brandon Alleman as Doc Reven and Bill Beatty. Lacey Bowles as Tori Calso and Josie Riggins. Wealthy Bundage as Mariana Subana. Mary Rose Bushlin as Vicky Ostentina. Jackie Campazano as Barbara Berkeley Sanchazna and Diamantina Carmela. Aaliyah Craig as Whisperia Megan Willow. Deasia Deckard as Liz Jackson. Mike Folk as Brad Bradenson and Todd Phillips. Michael Hernandez as Corey Jackson. Jasmine Kittle as Leah Corbett. Brooklyn Kramer as Amelia Amidala. Darius Matthews as Chris Afra. Jacob Montoya as Benitez Bromisto and Hank Jacks. Victoria Sanders as Jessica Wilson, the S-2000 robot, and Nuris Jackson. Michael Summer as John Kendall and Martin Jackson. Marie Uinesa as Celia Gabriella. Caitlin Willingham as Hope Wilson. Directed by Robert Pearson. Assistant Director, Cody Nagy Montgomery. Music composed by Victoria Sanders. Sound mixing and design, Brandon Alleman, Mike Folk, Victoria Sanders. Costumes and photography, Cody Nagy Montgomery and Patty Bushlin. Additional script consultants, Michael Hernandez, Victoria Sanders, Stan Garcia Alano, Devin Gutierrez, Patty Bushlin, and Cody Nagy Montgomery. Audio described by Robert Pearson. Rehearsal assistants, Patty Bushlin, Monadi Maani, Cody Nagy Montgomery. Poster and t-shirt design, Marianella Ortiz. A special thanks for your support, Emily Coleman, Miles Fain, Eden Hagelman, TSBVI teachers and residential staff, TSBVI maintenance and security staff, TSBVI media department, and all blind children of Texas. The next day, on the bridge of the spacecraft, the crew heads back to Earth after the mission to the Accessibility Summit.
What a success! What's next?
Indeed, Bill.
It all makes me want to sing. And as long as we have the emotion AI programming back, I think a duet is in order. What do you think, Robot?
Happily, Bill.
How about When It All Begins? In the key of F.
Key of F.
Play on, Robot.
The robot and Bill waltz around the bridge as they sing.
When it all begins
1010
with just the dream of us
1001
just the thought of yes the answer to could it be why not think I might
First I sounded like this
1010
Now I sound like
1001
Just a dream of you
The answer to could it be why not think I will Let's switch it up, Robot. Now we take off every day.
Now we make up every way
Make the path we follow
The answer to think I will
No, I can.
Why not? Could it be?
Does it matter if
Your carbon or ones and zeros?
the most important thing is that you grow and evolve and you learn? Could it be? Why not? No, I can think I will. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
The screen fades to black. White text rolls on a black screen. Additional actors: Paddy Bushlin as Heather Coronado, Paul Carlson as the BBC Ireland reporter, Kerry Clark as Alita Brown, Monadi Ma'ani as Emily Martin, Cody Nagy Montgomery as Violet Williams, Jennifer Nazarian as Joan Robinson, school nurse, Eric Pearson as Joshua Martinez, Robert Pearson as Johnny Craig. Accounts: Diane Broadway. Social Internet: Alex Arguello, Doug Bingham. Additional support provided by TSBVI Media Department. Interpretation provided by Communication by Hand. Music: Abandoned Mall, Dreams, Midnight, Peaceful Night, Space, Strange Night, The Moon, The Stars. Written and performed by Victoria Sanders. Copyright 2021, Victoria Sanders. Destination Access Nation by Mary Rose Bushlin and Devin Gutierrez. Music performed by Devin Gutierrez. Vocals: Mary Rose Bushlin, Brandon Alleman, Victoria Sanders. Copyright 2021, Spin Rockers Music. The World by Jackie Campazano and Victoria Sanders. Music performed by Devin Gutierrez. Lyrics and vocals: Jackie Campazano. Copyright 2021, Paths of Destiny Collective. When It All Begins by Robert Pearson. Arranged and performed by Devin Gutierrez. Vocals: Brandon Alleman, Victoria Sanders. Copyright 2021, Paths of Destiny Collective. Texas School for the Blind and Visually Impaired is a center for educational services for all blind and visually impaired students in Texas. TSBVI is a special public school established and funded by the state of Texas to provide specialized and intense services that focus on the unique learning needs of students with visual impairments, including those with additional disabilities. The school is accredited by the Texas Education Agency as part of the public education system of Texas. TSBVI provides a broad range of instructional programs and specialized instruction, including a residential program, at no cost to students or their families during the regular school year and in summer programs. Superintendent: Emily Coleman. Principal: Miles Fain. Funded in part by All Blind Children of Texas. All Blind Children of Texas, ABCTX, is a nonprofit organization serving students throughout Texas whose mission is to promote the advancement of the optimal physical, mental, emotional, and social development of children who are blind and visually impaired. www.abctx.org. Copyright 2021, Paths of Destiny Collective.